Now, unfortunately, in this video, I recommend that you watch the one about keyboard inputs and notebook. What we've got is we've got our notebook program before, so if we just run it so you can see what it looks like. We've got our 3 tabs here, and we can just flick between them, and we've got little titles. Now, depending on what program you want to do, you might not want those titles to appear. I personally find them a bit ugly sometimes. We might want to actually move between them in a different way. So what we're going to do is add a keyboard shortcut that allows us to quickly flick between those tabs without having to click on the actual tabs themselves. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new style. So style equals tkk style, and there's a load of built-in styles that we can use. So we're going to set one that edits the layout, and this one is called T notebook. .tab, and just make sure you set it up in this way and there's no spelling mistakes, just to make sure it works. And if we run our program now, this has now changed the style, so it's got rid of those tabs. So this is tab 1, and there's no tabs. They're programmed in, but we can't change between them manually anymore. So we need to actually add a way to actually change it ourselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bind a new key. So I'm going to just bind key very quickly, and we'll go back and we'll bind the M key like we did before, and we'll just create a function called M key. Now at the start of our program, we do a couple of things. We're going to actually say what's the current tab we're on at the start of our program, which can be tab 0, because they're added just like they are into a list. So it starts as the index of 0, and the next one's added as the index of 1, 2, 3. And then we need to actually create this M key function. So this is going to be an event, and we're first going to get the global current tab. And just a very quick function here, what we're going to do is we're going to check if the current tab is equal to 2. Now this is quite a poor way of doing it, because if we make our tabs any bigger, we'll have to change this number, but you can work that out yourself, I'm sure. But if it's 2, it means we've reached the end and we just want to go back to 0. Now if it's not equal to 2, which means we're not equal to the end, we can then take our current tab and we can make it equal to current tab plus 1. And now once all of that's done, we're just going to take our notebook that we created earlier, and then we can do this dot select, which lets us choose which tab we want to go to, and we want to go to whatever the value of current tab is, which has either had its value increased by 1 or it's been taken back to the very start. So now if we run it again, oh, just missed a colon there. This is tab 1, hit M, this is tab 2. We haven't actually created anything for tab 3 yet, so there's nothing there, and we can just flick between these one at a time. So depending on what you're creating your program for, maybe if it's some sort of game, you might want this sort of system in place.